Okay, so it says we're live. I just realized I've forgotten my glasses, of course. And I am just going to check that I am live on YouTube because I have had problems before in the past. So let me see. And yay! Oh, that's my voice. Yes, I am live. Excellent. Oh, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and that it was peaceful and you got time to practice a little bit of self-care and just take time out, because I know that is so important. And I really hope that you are ready and willing to learn a few things about stress and the effect that it has on our bodies, and really kind of realize the importance of taking those like actions to reduce your stress. Because I know so many people who are highly stressed, and you suggest maybe something they could do. Hey, Stacy! They're highly stressed and you suggest something that they could do to reduce that stress, and they're like, I know what to do, but they don't do it. So this presentation, this live, is going to be all about what it does to your body, how it contributes to the fatigue cycle, how to break the cycle with like simple steps. You remember in the challenge that we covered, I am just so passionate about doing things as easy as possible, automating them by making them fun. So the kind of the impetus and the motivation to actually do those really boring things, quote unquote boring things, you can have fun while doing them to reduce your stress levels. Like, there are so many things that could be done. People just automatically go to meditation, but they're like, oh no, I don't know how to meditate, I can't empty my brain. It's like, well, that's not what you're meant to do with meditation. But okay, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I would urge you to try it though. People think they're too busy for meditation, but when actually, if you meditate, you will be far more focused and productive whenever you are working. So there are many things that we can do to just start implementing them slowly into our day-to-day lives, just to reduce the old stress levels and try and gain a little bit of energy over time. Yes, absolutely. So glad to see you here, Stacey. We're waiting on Becca to join. I was just chatting away to her. I got a lovely photo shoot earlier with my flowers and Zebedee, the zebra that she made for me. So I know that a lot of the spoonies from the Facebook group that are joining me will already know who I am, but this is in case any new members watch the replay or those watching on YouTube don't know me. My name is Claire. I'm an art therapist and a mindset coach who works with soul-aligned, creative souls who are really compelled to make a change in their lives. Hello, Becca! They are so ready to make a change and grow as people. They're fed up of feeling the way they've been feeling. They're looking for a shift. Maybe they've been feeling stuck or stagnant, and they really want some sort of change to happen without it being too difficult, right? As I said, I'm all about doing it easily, automating it by making it fun. And there are ways we can do that with psychological hacks and behavioral science, right? It's so much easier than we lead ourselves to believe, because we just don't know the steps, right? And I help these women reclaim their time and their sanity and their energy by simplifying, eliminating stress, and working on a clear plan of action, providing that strategic cheerleader support that is really required when we're going through this kind of a shift or change. So I want to give you 5 reasons that you need to stop stressing now. If you are feeling overwhelmed, stressed, if you feel like you are close to burnout, I want you to know that you're not alone. It's pretty much the status quo for millions of people around the globe, but that does not make it okay or acceptable in any way. It makes it even more important that we explore the reasons for this stress and work out ways to stop it that work best for us. So here's why you shouldn't just put up with serious stress. And I know that from our conversations in the group last week, there are a couple of ladies in there who are feeling incredibly stressed. I'll be sending them the link to this because I really I created this for them. So reason number one, it makes you unhappy. Not only does stress make you extremely unhappy, like in the moment, kind of by definition, it can also lead to longer term health issues with your mental health, such as depression, anxiety, and mental fatigue. Oh, brain fog, go away. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Excuse me, have a wee cup of tea so it doesn't go cold like it went last week. So whenever you feel low, anxious, and depressed, the world is going to feel like it has no color. And in order to really enjoy the things that you're doing, you need to allow yourself to enjoy the things that you're doing, right? You got to give yourself permission to enjoy things that you're doing, like art or drawing or even sitting on the couch watching TV. You deserve to enjoy any time you spend relaxing, and any time you spend relaxing is not time wasted. And reason number two, it seriously damages your immune system. It really puts it through the runner. And this is key for spoonies or anybody who suffers from a hidden illness, including anxiety and depression or PTSD. So stress forces your body into the fight or flight response. That means it redirects blood and oxygen away from your organs and towards the muscles. And your body assumes that if you're very stressed, you must be in danger, right? You're going to be fighting that lion in 2 minutes. You got to run. And that's why you are feeling so exhausted all the time. Hello, who am I saying hello to here? Hello and welcome. Is this Corinne? It could be anybody, honestly. Yeah, I'm getting on it. So, as I said, because your body assumes that you are going to be in danger, it really takes all the blood away from those organs, which means they cannot function properly. And that means your immune system is working overtime to try and help those organs work and just continue to function, okay? And that leaves you open to attacks from harmful bacteria and germs. So, hello, Sandra. It's just Sandra. Wonder why. Oh, anyway. So the result is if you are highly stressed and you're a spoonie, even if you're not a spoonie, you're going to get sick more often, right? We all know that if you're run down, you're more likely to get sick. Well, guess what happens when you're stressed out? You get run down pretty quickly. And in the long term, that can be insanely dangerous, and it can cause fatal illnesses and lifetime disabilities if we don't tackle it. And then the third reason, again with the body and being a spoonie, it prevents nutrient absorption in your organs. So stress causes that blood to be directed away from the digestive system, and that means that like you're going to feel butterflies or anxiety whenever that's happening. And it means because your digestive system isn't functioning properly, it doesn't have the oxygen and the blood that it needs, you cannot absorb nutrients from food correctly. And over time, that can then result in serious malnutrition, deficiencies in certain nutrients, and just a whole host of other issues. The next one, it can cause you to make mistakes. When you're stressed, you will struggle to focus on the task at hand, and you may be suffering from brain fog. Really, whatever it is that you're worried about is going to seem far more important than whatever you're doing, which takes your focus away from your task. And the more you stress, the more mistakes you're going to make, and the more likely this can lead to complications, especially if you work for yourself or you work for someone else, or you are taking care of someone, but your head's not in the game, as they say. The next reason is that it really damages relationships. Stress, acute or long-term stress, can make you really short-tempered. It can really rob you of all of your energy that you need for socializing. It can make you, because you're so tired from being stressed all the time, from all that blood and oxygen going to your muscles instead of your organs, you're going to be exhausted. you're going to be experiencing mental fatigue, which means you're going to struggle to make conversations, which then has knock-on effects on your personal relationships with loved ones, with friends, with family, right? So if you don't fix stress for yourself, think about the impact that it's having on the people around you. That's what I would ask you to do. And thankfully, there are things that you can start doing today to reduce that stress, okay? And I'm just going to give you like a few examples because I don't want you to be, like every Monday, I try not to take up too much time. And next Monday with the energy management workshop, it's going to be a tiny bit longer. So this is going to be a quick one this evening, and I'm so grateful for you for joining me. But here are some things you can do to reduce the stress. Take 10 minutes out of your day, set a timer, and do something arty or crafty. You can follow along with one of our art therapy replays inside the group or on YouTube. You can grab a pen and your notebook and journal about what it is that is stressing you out and figure out how you feel about it. And I would literally, as I said in the journaling workshop that is available inside our Facebook group, write at the top what it is that is stressing you out, then write how you feel about it. Not just stressed, but try to really figure out and label these emotions. So I'm feeling doubt, I'm feeling fear, I am feeling trepidation, things like that. And then I would ask you to just ask yourself, why am I feeling these things? So what am I afraid of? How likely is it to happen? Is there evidence that this is going to be the outcome? So if there is evidence to the contrary, so let's say I'm afraid I won't make money in my small business. If you ask yourself for evidence and you have evidence that you have earned money from your small business in the past, well, then you know that's a false fear, right? It's false evidence appearing real. And what that means is you can make money. You've done it before. And I really always try to remember that a fact is a fact 100% of the time, and the rest is just your perception. So it is your perception that you won't be able to do this just because you're afraid, even though you have evidence that you have done it before. You have sold things before. You can sell yourself and you have done it before. You have got this. You just need to eradicate this kind of fear and doubt, and journaling is an excellent way to kind of get it out of your head and really give you some perspective that you need. And I even have printable journal prompts if you want them. It's a Gumroad link. I will add them in the description on Facebook. I will add them in the description on YouTube, and they're free. You can just download them and print them out, or even just use them in your notebook, write them in. Do some spoonie yoga. I've added a link to that resource inside the Facebook group. If you just check the hashtag resources, you'll be able to find it really, really easy. You are literally just stretching and holding it for a minute, and then there's a really nice meditation at the end. You can do a meditation using a free app available on Google Play and also on iOS, called Insight Timer. There are a ton of free meditations on there. I know lots of us in the group use it because we love it. And I'm actually thinking of recording my own meditations to upload to there because, I don't know, maybe somebody would like some Northern Irish accents given meditations. And I will be able to customize them to really speak to my spoonies, my creative women in the group. Though, because I know exactly what it is that you're going through, and I know exactly what I needed when I was going through that. So I'll be able to write those scripts and totally customize them for you, as well as whenever I have my clients, I will create completely custom meditations and affirmations for whatever it is they need. Yay, Stacey! Lovely, soothing Northern Irish accents. So, hey, Megan. Yay, welcome. I love listening to Aussie ones. So you can record some for me. So you could also read a book, and it doesn't have to be like a self-improvement book, or it doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be just a pure novel. I want to enjoy myself. I want to read crime stories, whatever it is you like. I like solving murders. Or you could even join me for one-on-one art therapy sessions each week for about 8 weeks, and you will really notice a difference in your stress levels. Or even join us every Friday for those free art therapy sessions. And on that note, ladies who are here, I will post a reminder in the group, but my second vaccination is this Friday at the time I normally go live. So there won't be any art therapy this weekend, and there will be the energy management workshop on Monday. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I said that because I forgot to say it on, on Friday. So if you are ready to stop fighting for your dream life, getting rid of that stress, or even if you are a spoonie and you want to let creativity, you want energy, you want wisdom, you want joy, and you want it all to flow to you with ease and grace, you can become a dare bear in the Dare with Claire program. And yes, my clients are dare bears because, like every Claire, I am a Claire bear. And I like how close it is to Care Bears so much. So, like, are you ready to go on a journey? Because I would love to be the one to go with you and guide you deeper, clear any subconscious blocks and limiting beliefs that are really holding you back, and help you gain the perspective that you need and help you to actually thrive in life. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Does that mean I'm going to fight with somebody? So I want to feel alive. I want you to feel alive even. Sorry, that really distracted me. It felt like a feather was tickling my nose. So I want you to feel alive. I want you to feel aligned with your purpose in life in a way that you've never experienced before. Like your strength and your passion for creative pursuits, for living well as a spoonie has led you to where you are today. But like, what if it could be easier? What if you could be abundantly creative and it just flows through your veins? What if there was a way to access more ease, wisdom, more divine guidance through each of your steps on your life's journey? I was just thinking about my little steps across the lake analogy. What if there is a conscious connection waiting for you to be made to guide you on the highest timeline of your life every single day? And what if establishing that kind of really powerful relationship with your higher self will open doors to a world that you never even knew existed, but will completely change your life forever? And if this speaks to your soul, then the Dare with Claire program has been created for you completely. With the Dare with Claire program, you can step into your power so you can harness your powerful creative abilities, simplify the strategies that you're using for managing your time and energy so you can reach your goals faster. With all of those things, you'll be able to enjoy life and savor it for everything that it is. And if you are ready to finally step into that ease, that creative flow, and that abundant joy that you can experience every day, you can DM me on Facebook or Instagram. You can book a free 15-minute call through clairedb.com/book. Let me see if I've got a banner. It's a Claire with an I. I'm just going to put that across the screen now, just so you can book, because you really are so capable of living that calm, happy life that you have been dreaming of. And I get it. Like, the fatigue struggle is real. The brain fog is real. And I promise you, if I can run a business, which I've been doing since 2016, with all of my nonsense going on, you have absolutely got the power to get through to whatever the other side looks like for you if currently you're feeling stuck. As your coach, your success is my success. I am that's about my nose, because I'm convinced that that's what my granny would always say to me, like, "Oh, got an itchy nose. Oh, you're gonna fight with somebody." That's what's in my head. Oh no, I haven't been taking that. Yeah, they're good meditations. Such lovely voices. Together, what we can do through our call is create a picture of what your absolute dream fantasy, perfect, ideal life would look like your dream day without any limits. So you can stop playing small and step into your true potential as the abundant, feminine, creative force that you are. You will radically shift your intentions and your outcomes in life. You will radically increase your ability to powerfully co-create your dream life with the support that is absolutely needed. I had support every step of the way, and you will have someone to guide you down the path by someone who has been on that journey since 2009. You can stop struggling and start living the life that you really want, thanks to the freedom afforded to you by reclaiming your mindset, your thoughts, and your energy. So book that call via clairedb.com/book to see whether or not the program is a good fit for you and how we can start taking action to move the needle in your life, because you are so worthy and capable, and I am so excited to connect with you and help you like transition through this transformation. I think it's going to be so fun, and I love sharing the wisdom that I've gained over this past decade or so and through my psychology training as an art therapist, just to make life so much easier for you. And I know I shared this quote last week, I think it was, but John Kabat-Zinn said it or wrote it. It's like, why fight the waves when you can learn to surf? Like when you learn to surf, life, even as a disabled spoonie, becomes so much easier. And when you have your flare-ups, it's not as tough because you're like, okay, this is the situation right now. I have gone through this so many times before. I can get through this as I have done so many times before. I will be okay. And it is okay to take time out and rest and recuperate for me. And yes, I love that. I love that you love that, because it is so helpful for me. Like, I get it. I have that negative Nelly in my brain who's like, oh, why don't you just give up? And then I imagine my lake and I look at how many steps I've already taken, and I'll be like, yeah, no, I've done too many to go back now. I'm sticking on this path. Shut up, lady. So I absolutely love that it has been helpful for you. Did everyone have a lovely weekend? That is what I want to know. Excuse me while I drink some tea. Has this workshop also been helpful for you? Tell me the best thing that you got. Oh, sorry, move that out of the way. Tell me what the best thing is you got from this quick workshop today, because it's so helpful in guiding the content going forward. And I really specifically want to create training. Oh, excuse me if I go black for a minute. I'm just opening the window full. I want to create specific training that is going to be most helpful for people suffering from fatigue, suffering from low confidence and low self-esteem, and really helping them achieve what I've achieved, because I have been there. I really have been there. And I have read all the self-development books. I'm still reading all the self-development books. And let me see. Of course, I don't have my glasses, so I'm squinting. I'm so sorry. Yes, that's wonderful. Ugh, yeah, I feel exactly the same way. I Megan, then just so casually, then I ate moldy cheese. I know exactly what you mean about talking to other humans, like, because I have pretty much been self-isolating for the past 15 months. So Mondays and Fridays when I go live are my favorite time, because I actually get to interact with people and I have a laugh. Oh, well, that's good that you had your niece, because it's important to like have a balance like of the stress and then the lovely things like hanging out with your niece and playing around and doing silly things. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Again, if you want to co-create your dream life, talk to me. I would love to get chatting to you and see what I can do to help you. And Megan, if you ever want to chat, we are always inside the group farting about. You've no idea. We just talk nonsense in there. It's a lot of fun. So and the group name has changed to the Creative Alchemy Group, just in case you go looking for the Craft Cafe. It is the Creative Alchemy Group, and it is clairedb.com/FB will take you right there. Thank you so much. And I will not see you on Friday. I will see you next Monday for the energy management workshop. Oh, and also Becca, yesterday cleaned out my art cart to do a little tour of my own because I loved Wendy so much. So stay tuned for that. I'll be posting pictures in the group soon. See you guys soon. Bye.